hey, listen, I'm not gonna really talk too much more about this, about Errol Spence's loss, because the squad all over YouTube already got it covered. We done smashed these fools plenty times. We done dragged them through the dirt. All these clown ass boxing channels, you know what I mean? But look, I'm gonna say this, man. The whole narrative that Errol Spence wasn't himself in the ring and this, that, and the third. Bud beat somebody that was a shell of himself. But my thing is, before the fight, y'all was saying something totally different. Y'all said Spence looked strong, he looked ready to go. So you tell me this, what changed between that point in the fight? What did Spence do wrong that made him not himself in the ring? What happened? Okay? You know what I'll be thinking too? Spence, he's showing everybody that weed thing, that little weed, that package of weed, the brownies and all that shit that Tyson came out with. Why did he promote that? I thought he didn't really. I thought he wasn't really feeling Tyson like that. I just find that a little odd. Now he put that. It's like he promoted it, right? And then now all of a sudden he lose the fight, and then everybody talking about he probably was high and all this stuff. Like Errol threw that out there as a built-in excuse, and he tried to do that on purpose. But that's neither here nor there, man. If Spence wasn't the same Spence, like these people say he wasn't, that's not Terence Crawford's fault. That's Errol Spence's fault. When you come into that ring, you can't come there to play no games. This ain't a joke in that ring. You gotta come in there the best that you could be. All right, so this whole thing that Terence Crawford wasn't getting knockouts before and all, so he wasn't beating up people that bad before, bro. Listen, that is probably a testament to the skill set of the dudes that Bud was fighting, that people said was nobodies, man. That could be a thing. So what I take from this whole thing is this: these dudes that's making all these excuses for Errol Spence, it's almost like they think Errol Spence is immune to an ass whooping, pretty much. Errol Spence could dish out ass whoopings to everybody else. He could break eyes. He could do this, that, and the third. But when it comes to Errol Spence getting his ass whooped, they can't handle that. This is life, bro. You win some, you lose some. There's going to always be somebody better than you, bro. If Bud boxes long enough, if he stays in the game long enough, there's going to be somebody that's going to come along that's going to probably beat Bud too. It's going to be somebody better than Bud out there. There's always somebody that's a level up from you. So it's not so far-fetched to think that Errol Spence eventually was going to run into somebody that had his fucking number, bro. We've been telling you fucking dudes this for the longest. Yo, his style is good for what is for the a level of opponents it works on, but eventually he gonna have to do something different, bro, because he gonna run into somebody. That somebody didn't necessarily have to be Terence Crawford. It could have been anybody else. He could run into somebody else, and they would have put him on his ass just like Terence Crawford did, or probably worse. So all the excuses about he wasn't himself, okay, but how's that Bud's fault? You got to come in that ring 100% or close to it, the best man that you could be. You trained for the fight. You made weight. It's your responsibility to go in there and know what you're supposed to do. If you can't throw punches or you feel weak or whatever it is, that's your fault. That's your problem. That's not the other boxer's problem. The other boxer, his objective is to whoop your ass and to beat you and to possibly stop you. Your objective is to go in there and do the same thing. If you can't go in there and do that, that's not the other boxer's fault. So they know this shit already, man. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, if Errol Spence had beat Terence Crawford, you wouldn't hear all of this stuff. You know what you would hear? The same stuff you was hearing when he beat Ugas. The same stuff you was hearing when he beat Danny Garcia. The same stuff you was hearing when he beat Sean Porter. You was going to hear all of the boasting. But now that they boy lost, now it's the end of this World War III. It's the end of the world now. Now, something got to be wrong with somebody's gloves. Something got to be wrong with somebody juicing. Errol Spence was high. this, that, the third. He stayed up too late. He was dancing with the fucking Radio City Music Hall dancers. He was tight rope walking off of the Queensboro Bridge. He was doing all this goofy shit. All these excuses, man. So I don't buy it, bro. They gotta stop this shit, but they're not gonna stop. This is what they're gonna do to the end of time, y'all. I would like to see what's gonna happen when the rematch happens and Bud whoops him again. What's the excuses gonna be that time? They're gonna be doing the same thing they were doing before this first fight. They're gonna hold Errol down. They're gonna say he looks good. He looks strong for 154. He look like he's ready. He's in kill mode. They were saying all of this before the first fight, and then they're gonna do the same exact thing for the rematch at 154. And then when he loses again, you're gonna hear more excuses. You're gonna say, he was damaged from the first fight, but y'all wanted him to take the rematch. Now, all of a sudden, the damage from the first fight is what caused Errol to lose this fight. You're going to hear all that shit. So just be ready for it. But anyway, I don't want to talk about that shit no more, man, because it's getting old. Because the more, as each day passed, these guys getting more and more radical with this bullshit. The man in Jamardis and you know what I mean? And dudes don't want to admit when they want to slight low-key admit when they was wrong, like Knockout Boxing 86 TV and all these cats like that. I mean, these dudes is fucking full of it, man. BFTB and all these niggas, man. Like, come on, man. You already know what type of shit these niggas is on, But anyway, this Rebel Life Boxing, man. Your boy, RLB. Catch y'all later on the next one. Let me know what y'all think.